How's it going? Dr. J here with another inspiring video from our Align to Thrive series here in Folsom, California, where we teach as many people as possible to thrive in life and realize their true potential. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 exercises you could do to strengthen your lower back, prevent lower back issues from happening to yourself in the future, as well as alleviate any lower back pain if you have it. I do these exercises on a regular basis, and the cool thing is you could do these exercises in the convenience of your own home. You don't need any fancy gym equipment, you don't need any weights whatsoever. You can simply use your body weight and gravity. So you're gonna wanna start doing these exercises, so don't miss out on this video. Stay tuned, watch it all the way through. You're gonna love it. Okay, the first exercise is the bridge. This is an amazing exercise because it helps us strengthen the largest muscle in your buttocks called the gluteus maximus. You engage your gluteus maximus every time you move your hips, and when your gluteus maximus is strong, it really helps to give you a proper support and a solid foundation for your lower back. So very, very important that we do exercises to strengthen the gluteus maximus, and the bridge is one of the best ones. Okay, with the bridge, you're gonna have your feet planted firmly on the floor, palms down, and you're gonna be on a flat, firm surface. And what you're gonna do is you're going to lift your pelvis up while tightening up your abs and tightening up your glutes until your body forms a straight line. So you're gonna hold for a half second and then back down. So it looks like this. So 1, down, 2, down. You're gonna do 15 repetitions, and you can repeat this exercise 3 times if you want. Okay, the next exercise I wanna go over with you guys is called the knee to chest exercise. Now, I went over this exercise in our last video, the first video in this 5-video series that we're doing. Because of its importance, I actually do this exercise on a regular basis. And so what it does is it helps to elongate the lower back and actually decompress the lower back as well, specifically that L4, L5 area, which gets so hammered throughout our lifetimes. If you remember in our last video, I talked about how much the average American spends sitting at a desk. It's about 13 hours a day that the average American spends sitting all together, about 8 to 10 hours a day at work, then they sit on their car, and then they sit some more when they get home. So you're just sitting and you're sitting and you're sitting, and all that sitting will compress that disc in the lower spine. So this is a great exercise to do to really decompress that lower spine, take pressure off the disc, and help those discs to become healthier overall. So you're gonna love this exercise. So, knee to chest exercise, one of my favorites. You just wanna be on a flat, firm surface. It can be a little bit cushiony, but on your bed, I don't feel like you can get as good of a stretch. So I like a flat, firm surface. I'm using my office bench right now to demonstrate this exercise. But again, one of my favorites, and here's why. It's just nice and relaxing. So one leg is flat on the floor, and you're going to interlock your fingers and slowly bring your knee up towards your chest. Breathe in and out through your nose. Feel your lower back elongate and just totally relax. Now if you tighten up your abdominals on this one, you can get a little bit better of a stretch. But remember, you're decompressing that lower spine. Okay, you're gonna hold for about a count of 5, and then you're gonna do the other side. Hold for a count of 5, and then you're gonna repeat. And you're gonna do this exercise about 2 to 3 times on both sides. Tighten up your abs to feel a little bit better of a stretch into the lower back. And an advanced version of this exercise, you can bring both knees up, interlock the fingers, and get even further of a decompression on your lower back. Okay, the third exercise in this 5 exercise series here is the draw-in maneuver. Now, the reason I love this exercise is because you can do this exercise wherever you're at, and you can do it in pretty much any position. You can do it in a seated position, you can do it while you're standing in a grocery store line, you can do it in your car, and you can also do it flat on your back. So the idea is what you're doing is you're drawing in the abs, and when you do that, you're actually working your transverse abdominis muscle, which is a great supporter of the lower back. And again, I love this exercise because you can do it wherever you're at. In fact, I'm doing it right now as I talk to you. Okay, next exercise is the drawing in maneuver, where you're gonna tighten up the abs, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw the belly button towards the spine. So here we go. So watch my stomach. You're gonna tighten up your abs, and what this does is it rotates the pelvis back. And so you're drawing your belly button to your spine. You're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna release, half-second rest, and then do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, and then one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're gonna wanna do this exercise for 5 sets. Okay, the next exercise I wanna show you guys is the hip extension exercise. And the cool thing about this exercise is you can do it in a prone position, you can do it on all fours, you can do it in a standing position while you're bent about 45 degrees. And it's a great exercise because it works that gluteus maximus, it works the hip extensors, it also works some extensors in your lower back. The big thing with this exercise is you want to tighten up the core, give your lower back some nice support, and what's great is you don't need any weightlifting equipment, any fancy gym equipment. You can do this with simply your own body weight, and you are definitely going to feel this burn in your glutes when you do this exercise. So great exercise overall, highly recommend it when it comes to getting the lower back nice and strong. Okay, for this next exercise, very, very important that you tighten up your abs, okay? So let me show you how this is done. You're gonna bend about 45 degrees forward, tighten up the abs, okay? Try to keep your back straight. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your leg up until you feel your gluteus maximus really working. So again, you're gonna hold for about a half a second and then let go. So it looks like this. Tighten up the abs, support that lower spine, keep the back straight. Notice how I'm not arching, I'm just working my hip flexors. Hold, down. Great exercise. I can already feel it working. Let me show you the other side. So this would be my left side. 45-degree bend, lift up, hold. Really flex your glute. Lift up, hold. I like to put, sometimes what you can do is you can put your hands on your hips. You can use something like a chair to support your balance. Lift up, hold. But I kind of like doing things on one leg, so you're working out your core stabilizers, you're working your balance. Lift up, hold. That's what the exercise looks like. Okay, the last exercise I want to show you today is the back extension. It's a lower back extension, but it's a unique exercise because you're going to use your hands to push down on your sacrum and your pelvis to add in some lower back decompression. Now, why you do that, you're gonna go into extension and then I add in a nice chiropractic twist, and that's where you're gonna go into cervical extension, which is gonna support that normal curve in your neck. In previous videos, I talked about how your posture plays a great deal in causing lower back pain, specifically forward head posture and a loss of curve in the neck. So very, very important that we do things that are going to bring our head and neck back into extension, because we do so much of this. I mean, think about text neck, driving in your car. I've talked a great deal about, you know, negative posture and our negative posture habits and how it can lead to chronic lower back pain. So really cool exercise, and a great exercise to finish off this video series with the number 5 exercise. That's the lower back extension. Okay, last exercise is the low back extension. Place the hands on the hips, okay? Push down, so you're gonna push down in that direction. Decompress the sacrum and that lower back. Legs should be shoulder width apart, and all you're gonna do is push down as you lean back. And then the little added bonus with the chiropractic is you're gonna put your head and neck into extension, look up towards the ceiling. Make sure to breathe in and out through your nose, and you're just gonna hold this for a couple of seconds. Relax. Shake it out, okay? Shake it out, march in place, and then you're going to repeat. This is a great exercise. If you have a desk job, you spend a lot of time sitting, great exercise to do multiple times throughout the day. You just have to protect your lower back, making sure you're tightening up your glutes, tightening up your core, and then really just working to decompress that lower back. Nice extension. It should feel nice and relaxing. And you can do as many of those as you want, but I'd recommend at least 3 to 5 repetitions in conjunction with the other exercises. So there you have it. The top 5 exercises you can do to strengthen your lower back, prevent back issues from happening in the future, as well as alleviate any lower back pain if you have it. A couple of key points to remember is, number 1, be consistent. Consistency is always going to give you the very best results. So I recommend doing these exercises a minimum of 3 to 4 times a week, and I also recommend doing them the same time every single day. So if you're a morning person, do them in the morning. If you're an afternoon person, do them on your lunch break. And if you're an evening person, nighttime person, do them like 30 minutes before you go to bed. You do these exercises for the next 21 days, it becomes a habit, and now it becomes a lot easier to perform these exercises because you're used to doing them. The second keynote to remember here is, if you feel any pain, discomfort, or unpleasant symptoms, I recommend consulting with your physician. So if you see a chiropractor, consult with your chiropractor. If it's a physical therapist, consult with your physical therapist. And if you see a general practitioner, consult with them, get a second opinion. They might have some advice outside of what I'm giving you that might help you as well. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can click the button in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Subscribe, you'll get notifications of our next upcoming videos. This is our second video in a 5-video series on the lower back. Our next video will be talking about diet and how it plays a role in back pain, especially your lower back pain. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my story with lower back issues, so you're not gonna wanna miss that one. That's gonna be a really awesome video as well. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And the last thing I wanna tell you is, it's aligned to thrive, because when all things are in alignment, you can greater thrive in life. Till we meet again, God bless.